Hi students, welcome back. Do you remember what you learned in the last class? Yes, very good. Fascism and the Second World War. Here we will discuss about the major events happened in the world after the Second World War. First among them was the formation of United Nations Organization. We know that October 24th is observed as United Nations Day. Although the League of Nations was established following the First World War, it failed to maintain world peace. After the Second World War, efforts were taken to set up an organization for preserving global peace. This resulted in the establishment of United Nations Organization on 24th October 1945. The headquarters of the UN is in New York, the United States of America. Let's see what are the objectives of UNO. To save the succeeding generation from the scourge of war. Second one, to protect international treaties and laws. And third one, to foster social and economic development of countries. Next, decolonization. Post Second World War, dominance of imperial powers was questioned. European countries could not suppress the intensified nationalist movements in colonies. The USA and the USSR, which emerged as superpowers after the Second World War, supported freedom movements in various colonies. Gradually, colonies started to secure freedom from the imperialist control. This process is called decolonization. Another important event happened in the Second World War was Cold War. The USA and the USSR that formed anti-fascist alliance during the Second World War parted from each other after the war. The USA floated a new alliance of capitalist countries while the USSR led socialist nations. These two blocs, capitalist bloc and socialist bloc that represented contradictory ideas, continued their political and diplomatic wars. This enmity based on ideological conflict and diplomatic confrontation was called the Cold War. Cold War became intense when the two blocs started new military alliances and regional coalitions. Each bloc initiated various plans to assist its satellite countries. The important military pacts during Cold War are NATO, SEATO, CENTO and Warsaw Pact. Next event was Non-Aligned Movement. Following the Second World War, many Asian, African and Latin American countries became independent. They realized that the Cold War was yet another phase of imperialism and that it would threaten world peace. The liberated nations decided not to join any of the blocs and form the non-aligned movement. They understood that the rise of superpowers for weapons and a stronger military force could pose harm to them. They realized that only a war sans wars and conflicts accelerates economic and social development. The idea of the non-aligned movement was mooted at a meeting held in Bandung in Indonesia in 1955. The first conference of the non-aligned countries was held in Belgrade in 1961. Non-alignment doesn't mean to keep aloof from the world affairs. Rather, it is to face many issues we confront. Next, West Asia. Until the First World War, the territory including Palestine was a part of Turkish Empire. As Turkey was defeated in the war, Britain took over the region. Since the Jews helped Britain in the war, the then British Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour declared the establishment of a Jewish nation in West Asia as a reward. It is known as Balfour Declaration. Zionism is an international movement with an objective of the establishment of a homeland for the Jews. We have already discussed the assault and cruelty of Hitler towards the Jews. This intensified the demand for a separate Jewish state. In 1948, the nation Israel was formed. Consequently, many wars broke out between Israel and the Arab nations. Israel seized Palestine, expelling the Palestinians from their homeland. The Palestine refugees migrated to various Arab countries with an objective of establishing a nation for the Palestinians. A movement called Palestine Liberation Organization was founded with Yasser Arafat as the president. After a series of bloodsheds and massacres, Israel agreed in principle to recognize Palestine as a free nation. This agreement, mediated by the US, is called Oslo Pact. Once again, I will repeat it. First, United Nations Organization. The international organization formed after the Second World War to prevent war and maintain peace in the world. Next, decolonization. The process of the colonies of Asia and Africa securing freedom from imperialist control. Next, Cold War. The enmity based on ideological conflict and diplomatic confrontation between US bloc and Soviet bloc. Hope you all understood what we learned today. We will meet in the next class with the rest of the portions. Thank you.